Hey, it's Mitchell, and in today's video I want to talk about the tablet that I use to fly my modified DJI Mavic Pro. But first, let's do a pre-flight check. Okay, now when I said that my DJI Mavic Pro was modified, what I mean by that is I'm running modified firmware. Now, all I've done on the firmware of my DJI Mavic Pro is remove the height limitation, remove the no-fly zones, and honestly, that's it. I haven't changed the sport mode or any of the other parameters at all, simply because doing that can affect the longevity of the aircraft. So I removed the flight parameters on my DJI Mavic Pro 6 to 8 months ago, and since then I've been using a version of DJI Go and the APK for my Android device. Jesus Christ, is there a... Sorry about the background noise, guys. I'm in Hanam, Vietnam, doing a remote teaching assignment, and if you're curious about living abroad, I have more videos about that on my other channel. But I've been using the modified firmware on my DJI Mavic Pro now for a little over 8 months. I'm using a version of DJI Go from November 2017, I believe. Now, the device that I've been using to successfully fly my drone for the last 2 to 3 months has been my Xiaomi Mi Pad 4. Now this is running Android 8.1 Oreo with the Xiaomi MIUI skin on top. It's got a 1080p screen with, I believe, 450 lux of brightness. And overall, I've been really happy with it. Now, on all of the devices that I've ever run DJI Go on, 1 in every 5 or 6 flights, I will have some kind of application crash or some kind of application malfunction. Thankfully, it hasn't affected me during the middle of like a dangerous or precarious shot, and normally the app will like freeze beforehand, but I have just experienced this on all Android devices. Outside of that, the Xiaomi Mi Pad 4 has done a great job running the application smoothly, and other than the occasional application crash, which at this time I've become accustomed to, it works great. Let's put her up in the air. Now, I have to add that using the modified version of DJI Go, you do have to make sure that auto updates are off for your device. Every time you are connected to Wi-Fi and you power on the device, it will ask you if you want to update the no-fly zones or whatnot. It is worth mentioning that you can buy this with a SIM card and a LTE connection. LTE connection will have varying levels of success depending upon where in the world you are. And as always, let's set white balance and exposure before we take off. Now, we do have some cloud cover today. It is a little bit grayer, but we do have direct sunlight. I'm gonna set my white balance to 5800. It is worth noting that the screen on this device is somewhat color accurate. I wouldn't say it's great and I wouldn't say it's bad, but here we go. 11 satellites connected. Now I'll have a pretty drone montage for you guys. Okay, I didn't really care to fly that much for you guys. To be honest with you, this is more of just a test of the tablet. Tablet performed absolutely flawlessly, as it normally does. And honestly, right now, it's not the prettiest time of day. The scenery is not that great, but you guys saw that this flew more or less exactly how it was supposed to. there you go. If you guys like this video, or if you have more questions about living abroad, bringing your drone with you, go ahead, check out my other YouTube channel where I cover more of this stuff. And I will have links to where you can purchase this tablet in America and outside of America, along with some of the other accessories that you see here, being the little gimbal hood and the filters that I use. Until next time, it's been Mitchell, coming to you from Ha Nam, Vietnam. Peace.